in search of the ultimate goal of life, from handwritten documents of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Chapter 15. Lord Caitanya reveals his true identity. Thus, Lord Caitanya and Ramananda Roy again passed the whole night in the transcendental joy of talking about Sri Krishna and his pastimes. Sometimes they wept, sometimes they danced while absorbed in ecstatic trance. And in this way the night came to an end. And in the morning, both Ramananda and Lord Caitanya parted to attend to their respective duties. But in the evening, they again met together as on the previous night. After talking for a few minutes, Ramananda fell at the feet of Lord Caitanya and submitted his heartfelt realization. O my Lord, you have enlightened my heart with various truths, and you have made me able to express them as the fundamental knowledge of Radha and Krishna, which is the essence of divine love. Previously, you similarly enlightened the heart of Lord Brahma with Vedic knowledge. The Lord, who is the constant companion of the living being in the form of Supersoul, does all of this out of His unbounded causeless mercy. Krishna does not appear face to face outwardly, but He does enlighten one from within. In Bhagavad Gita, this is confirmed. The personality of Godhead says that in order to show special favor to His devotee, Krishna enlightens the heart of the devotee and drives away the darkness of ignorance by the illumination of transcendental knowledge. And in the very beginning of the beautiful Srimad Bhagavatam, the following important statement is made. Janmadyasya yato anvayad itaratas-charteshu abhigyaswarat tene brahma hridaya adi kavaye muhyanti yatsurayaha tejo vari mridang yata vinamayo yatra trisargo mrisha damna swena sada nirasta kuhakam satyang parang dhimahi. The absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, is the only independent, self-sufficient king of all living entities. It is He only who enlightened the heart of Brahma, who is the original poet and singer of the Vedic hymns. It is Krishna only about whom all kinds of empiric philosophers become bewildered at every moment. In Krishna only is the combination of the five elements, earth, fire, water, air, and ether, even possible. And it is Krishna alone who is recognized as the true source of the internal energy, external energy, and marginal energy. So let us therefore pray for shelter under the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, who is free from all illusions by dint of His own energy, and who is the absolute truth. This absolute truth is ascertained as the fountainhead of pure knowledge in all the affairs of creation, maintenance, and annihilation. This is the only logical conclusion to be drawn after carefully understanding the subject, either directly or indirectly. Ramananda Roy then petitioned the Lord. My Lord, I have one doubt within my heart, and I hope you will kindly remove it by your grace. At first I saw you appear like a sannyasi, But now I am seeing you as Syamasundara, the cowherder boy. Now I see you appearing like a golden doll, and your entire body appears covered with a golden luster. I see that you are holding a flute to your mouth, and your lotus eyes are moving very restlessly due to various ecstasies. I actually see you in this way, and this is very wonderful. My Lord, please tell me without duplicity, what is causing all of this? Lord Caitanya replied that those who are deeply absorbed in a loving relationship with Krishna are all first-class devotees, and as a result of their natural love of Godhead, they realize the presence of their worshipful Lord everywhere as they look upon all varieties of moving and non-moving objects. The objects of their observation do not appear before them as they are, but they appear differently in their relationship with Sri Krishna. Here are some of the quotations in this regard from Srimad Bhagavatam. Sarva bhuteshu ya pashyed bhagavad bhavam atmanaha bhutani bhagavati atmani esha bhagavatottama. The first-class devotee perceives everywhere the presence of Sri Krishna, who is the life of all who live. And in Sri Krishna they perceive the presence of all animate and inanimate objects. The jungle trees and creepers, full with fruits and flowers, bowed before the Lord with feelings that Sri Krishna is their vital life. In a mood of transcendental cheerfulness and ecstatic joy, the trees and creepers poured forth large amounts of honey in Krishna's presence. This was possible due to their pure love of Godhead. Lord Caitanya continued to speak. Oh, my dear Ramananda, you have deep regard for Radha and Krishna, and as such, you can perceive their presence anywhere and everywhere. However, Ramananda Roy was not satisfied at heart with this answer given by Lord Caitanya, although the words of the Lord were certainly correct according to Shastra. Therefore, Ramananda said, "My Lord, please give up this roundabout way of revealing your true personality. Kindly do not try to hide your real identity. I know who you are. You are Sri Krishna himself, covered by the complexion of Srimati Radharani. You have descended to relish the ecstasy of your transcendental pastimes with her. The main purpose of your appearance is to relish the feelings of your devotees' love for you, and you simultaneously distribute that love throughout the three worlds. You have come to me out of your own accord. So how is it that you want to hide yourself now?" Upon hearing this, Lord Caitanya smiled and revealed himself as Rasaraj, the king of all divine rasas, and also as his other self, Srimati Radharani, who is the personified form of Mahabhav, love of God. Then Lord Caitanya revealed himself in one form as the unity of the divine couple, Sri Krishna appearing with the sentiment and color of Srimati Radharani. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vrikritir Kladini Shaktir Asmad Ekatmanav Api Bhuvi pura dehabedam gatau tau. Caitanyakyam prakatam aduna tadvayam chaikyam aptam. Radha bhava duty suvalitang naumi Krishna swarupam. The loving affairs of Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they separated themselves eternally. Now these two transcendental personalities have again united in the form of Sri Krishna Caitanya. I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. Lord Caitanya revealed himself as the one that is two, and the two that is one. This is a most unique manifestation of the absolute truth. Only those who are fortunate enough to know Sri Krishna Caitanya, as well as Sri Sri Radha and Krishna, by the grace of Ramananda Roy, can then serve these eternal forms that have united as one. Ramananda Roy fainted in ecstasy upon seeing this unique manifestation of the divine form of Lord Caitanya, and Ramananda became overwhelmed with transcendental emotion. In a swoon, he collapsed to the ground. At that moment, Lord Caitanya touched the body of Ramananda and brought him back to external consciousness. Ramananda was again astonished to see Lord Caitanya in the form of a sannyasi. The Lord then embraced Ramananda and pacified him by saying that other than him, nobody had ever seen this transcendentally combined form. Lord Caitanya said that nothing is unknown to Ramananda Roy about Lord Caitanya's pastimes. And as such, Lord Caitanya showed Ramananda the unique manifestation of his form. O Ramananda, I am not merely a person of fair complexion appearing before you, for I am the self-same personality, Sri Krishna, and I eternally exhibit this form, which is imbued with the bodily hue of Srimati Radharani. Nobody can touch Srimati Radharani except Sri Krishna, and therefore I adorn myself with the sentiments of Srimati Radharani, and thereby I enjoy myself. In this eternal form of mine, I also relish the sweetness of Sri Krishna. But please, do not disclose this secret of mine. Ordinary men may laugh at me in my mad attempt. In this matter, I am certainly the number one madman, and you are number two. And as both of us are in the same category, there is no difference between you and myself. All glories to the ISKCON founder Acharya, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Om Tat Sat.